Hi, I'm your host, Wild Kyle, and on today's Jeopardy show, we'll be talking about a biome that is almost half the size of the U.S. and reaches 6 countries in the continent of Africa. With being by the equator, the biome stays fairly warm with an average temperature of 85 degrees Fahrenheit. This biome has a whopping number of 10,000 plant species and is currently inhabited by over 75 million people. The soil is nutrient poor because of how much rain falls and washes it all away. There is rain all year with an average of 58 inches of rain annually. And we think Georgia gets a lot of rain. You guessed it. This is the rainforest of the Congo Basin. So let's see if these so-called experts know their information. On the right side, today, we have chimpanzee. She lived in the forest for 5 years, living with a family of cheetahs. And she claims she is one with the forest. And on this side, we have elephant, who has traveled to the rainforest several times. She has lost count and hopes on going there on a day where there is no rain, but still has not been successful. Now, competitors, you will get 30 seconds to choose a question for this on this Jeopardy board. And then we will have 15 seconds to come up. You will have 15 seconds to come up with your answer. Chimpanzee, you will start us off in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, and here's your question, and the time starts now. What rule is this diagram displaying? And if the fruit tree starts off with 1,500 kilocalories, how much will the African rock python have if it eats the golden monkey?
Yes, I know this one. What is the 10% rule? And the African rock python will have 15 kilocalories.
Yes, that is correct. 100 points awarded for chimpanzee. As you can see below, this is the food chain within the food web in this biome. Question number 2. Name 2 examples of the plants in the Congo rainforest, and what are some animals that live in them? And your time starts now. 3, 2, 1.
What is the Lorax trees, like truffula trees? And what is a unicorn?
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. The correct answer would be the bromeliads, which tree frogs live in, and lianas, which ants and lizards live in. Question number 3. Name this animal. Their skin protects them from predators. They are smaller than the savanna elephants. They drink 50 gallons of water every day. And the males are solitary while the females form herds together to protect offspring.
What are the forest elephants?
Very good, that is correct. All right, just as the other question asked, name this animal that lives in the Congo rainforest. They're also known as the biome chimpanzees. They have dark hair, red lips, and 2 or 3 webbed toes. They can also clean and groom themselves with their hands. Their brains are larger compared to their body size.
What is a monkey?
Close, but the answer we were looking for was bonobos. Okay, question number 5. What are 3 points the competitive exclusion principle states?
It says that 2 species of animals compete competitively.
Hold on, that is incorrect. Chimpanzee, would you like to give the question a try?
So actually the competitive exclusion principle states that 2 species that are competing for the same resource cannot coexist in the same ecological niche, and it also says that the Congo rainforest has more different species and plants than any other rainforest biome. And only about 1% of the sunlight reaches the ground, so plants living on the ground level don't receive much sunlight and have a lower chance of survival.
That is correct. Chimpanzee now has a total of
500.
500 points. Question number 6. Explain the primary economic values.
Okay. The primary economic values supply timber and charcoal firewood. The Congo Basin is a gigantic carbon sink and plays a vital role in the climate. The dams are built to harness the power of the Congo River.
Correct. All right, Elephant, you're a little behind, so here's an easy question for you, and the timer starts now. What are the main governmental concerns?
Deforestation and urbanization and, I don't know, maybe illegal activity?
Yes, the illegal activity is mining, killing animals, and logging. All right, question number 8. Fill in the blank. An organism that causes ecological and economic harm in a new environment where it's not native is a...
Duh, what is foreign species?
Sorry, that is incorrect. Okay, question number 9. Name the scientific and common name of the invasive species that were brought to the Congo because of the beautiful purple flower that it produces, but unfortunately prevents sunlight and oxygen from reaching underneath the surface of the water and has reduced the aquatic diversity in the rainforest.
Okay, wait, I know this. It's like that, what is like, okay, so it's like that stuff that's like clear and then like liquidy, and then it's also like a plant too. Like water, but like it's like a plant too, you know?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer you were looking for is water hyacinths. All right, question number 10. The common carp or cypress carpio is an invasive species that was brought to the Congo as a source of food and protein for the people. What is an environmental issue that they have caused?
Okay. What is feeding on the bottom of the water and uprooting macrophytes, which negatively alters the habitats of the other living organisms in the aquatic system?
Now that puts you in the lead with 1,000 points, and the elephant is still trailing behind with a score of 0. Okay. Question number 11. What man-made ecological problem has created roads and made it easier for the poachers to travel through the forest and run their industry?
Construction?
Not exactly. The correct answer is fragmentation. Question number 12. What is one way to reduce the effects of fragmentation in the rainforest?
Ooh, okay, I have an idea. What is placing stepping stones across the paved roads and signs warning people that there may be animals crossing?
Yes, that is correct. Question number 13. What is another ecological man-made problem that has come from uncontrolled poaching in the region?
Oh, that's easy. What is endangerment of species?
Correct. You get 1 point. And in fact, there have been many species on the decline, including chimpanzees, bonobos, gorillas, monkeys, antelopes, and more. Question number 14. Name the most realistic solution in repopulating the species that have become endangered.
What is helping the government regulate better?
Oof, that is actually not the answer we were looking for today. The correct response would be along the line of them creating more protected areas in the forest for providing families with other means of earning a living besides poaching. Number 15. In this rainforest, the leafcutter ants and fungi have a symbolic relationship where both parties benefit. What is this called?
What is mutualism?
Question number 15. What are 3 endangered species in the Congo rainforest?
Whoa, we just teleported into somewhere different. What the heck? Okay, sorry. What was the question? Oh, okay, wait. What is giraffes water buffalo and penguins?
Close. But we were actually looking for mountain gorillas, chimpanzees, and forest elephants.
I'm an endangered species.
Very good. Okay. Question 18. Which abiotic factor influences the different levels of vegetation in a rainforest?
¿Qué es la luz del sol?
Technically, that is the correct answer, but that was an incorrect language. So, okay, question number 20. Orchids grow on branches of trees and other vegetation to increase their sunlight and pollution exposure.
Oh, what is parasitism?
This, however, does not affect the vegetation. What symbolic relationship is this?
What is commensalism?
That is correct. Question number 21. This is a true or false. Chimpanzees are endangered due to their meat being commercialized, which has led to an increase in animal poaching. They also are at risk for diseases like Ebola.
Oh, that's obvious. What is true?
Okay, we have now reached the final question. We are going to combine the points of contestants. Chimpanzee has a total of 5,000 points, and elephant has a total of 2 points. That makes the total 5,002. Whoever answers the final question receives the points and wins the game. Here's the final question. What is the main What is the main reason species in this biome are endangered?
Answer is, what is the technological and biological makeup of the gene pool of the species and their impact on phenomyeltrachomatic-osis?
My answer is, what is human involvement and intrusion on the environment?
Correct! Elephant has won the whole game, and no one thought she would. Congratulations.
What?
Yes! 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 Yes!
That concludes our daily segment. Tune in next week to see if Giraffe can figure out the questions.